morning, everyone. Namaste. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael to cleanse, clear the space of any negative or lower vibrations from our mind, body, and soul, home and hearts, placing the white light of protection around us with his blue seal. And we are going to be reading more out of The Power of the Now by Eckhart Tolle. It states, a guide to spiritual enlightenment. And we currently are reading, we're finishing up the introduction portion of it. And it states, on this level of this book, the words are not always concerned with information, but often designed to draw you into this new consciousness as you read. Again and again, I endeavor to take you with me to that timeless state of intense consciousness presence in the now, so that you can give a taste of enlightenment. Until you are able to experience what I speak of, you may find those passages somewhat repetitive. As soon as you do, however, I believe you will realize that they contain a great deal of spiritual power, and they may become for you the most rewarding part of this book. Moreover, since every person carries the seed of enlightenment within, I often address myself to the knower in you who dwells behind the thinker, the deep self that immediately recognizes spiritual truth that resonates with it and gains strength from it. The pause symbol after certain passages is a suggestion that you may want to stop reading for a moment and pause and reflect and be still and feel the experience of the truth of what has just been said. There may be other places in the text where you will do this naturally and spontaneously. So I'll try and stop the readings at that point when I see that pause button. And that's why I like doing this and breaking it up into increments, because I feel like you retain the information and then you can ponder that information throughout the day. As you begin reading this book, especially because a lot of starseed light workers have ADHD, and you retain the information for the first 10 minutes that you are studying or reading, and the last 10 minutes that you are studying and reading. As you begin reading the book, the meanings of certain words, such as being or present, may not be entirely clear to you at first. Just read on. Questions or objections may occasionally come into your mind as you read. They will probably be answered later in the book, and they may turn out to be irrelevant as you go more deeply into the teachings and into yourself. Don't read with the mind only. Watch out for any feelings or responses as you read and a sense of recognition from the deep within. I cannot tell you any spiritual truth that deep within you already do not know. All I can do is remind you of what you have forgotten. Living knowledge in ancient and yet ever new is then activated and released within every cell of your body. Absolutely, guys. The mind always wants you to categorize and compare, but this book will work better for you if you do not attempt to compare its terminology with that of other teachings. Otherwise, you will probably become confused. I use words such as mind, happiness, and consciousness in the ways that do not necessarily correlate with other teachings. Don't get attached to any words. They are only stepping stones to be left behind as quickly as possible. When I occasionally quote the words of Jesus or Buddha from A Course in Miracles or other teachings, I do not in order to compare, but to draw attention to the fact that in essence, there is and always has been only one spiritual teaching, although it comes in many forms. Some of these forms, such as ancient religions, have been overlaid with extraneous matter that spiritual essence has become almost completely obscured by it. To a large extent, therefore, deeper meaning is no longer recognized and their transformative power lost. When I quote from the ancient religions or other teachings, it reveals their deeper meaning and thereby restore transformative power, particularly for those readers who are following of these religious teachings. I say to them, there is no need to go elsewhere for the truth. Let me show you how you go more deeply into what you already have. Mostly, however, I endeavor to use the terminology that is neutral as possible in order to reach a wide range of people. This book can be seen as a reinstatement for our time that one timeless spiritual teaching, the essence of religions, it is not derived from external sources, but from the one true source that is within. So it contains no theory or speculation. I speak from inner experience, and at a time I speak forcefully. It is cut through heavy layers of mental resistance to teach you that place within you already know, just as I know, and where the truth is recognized when it is heard. There is a feeling of exhaustion and heightened aliveness as something you say, yes, I know this is true. So I'm going to leave that there. I just wanted to finish it up, which is why it was a little bit longer. But I absolutely love Eckhart Tolle. I did not know he read the Course in Miracles. I also am reading the Course in Miracles. You can read about it in the bio. And I also did all the, every single day I did one of the, I'm drawing a blank. But, anyways, we'll get into it more. So I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day, and namaste.